This Raw Vision video is brought to you by Metro Solar, proud partner of the Richmond Football Club.
Well, g'day fans, and welcome to another episode of Inside Tigerland, and we are giving one lucky fan the chance to kick in Bingle's $1 million boot. To find out what the boys would spend their $1 million on if they won the competition, we're going to go and find out. Well, speaking of $1 million, joined by one of the superstars at the Richmond Football Club, Brett Delidio. How are you, Brett?
Look like $1 million, not worth $1 million, I assume is what you're saying.
Well, we're with Brisbane Lions superstar Josh Green. How are you, Josh? Oh, sorry, start that again. Me with Richmond player Todd Banfield, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. How's things?
Yeah, good. Well, mate, we're running the Bingle Kick It in the Boot challenge. I think it's actually called the $1 million boot. Clash of the Sash, mate. What would you spend $1 million on?
Oh, I might get a nice apartment in the city somewhere.
Hair transplant?
No, mate.
Black hair? What would you spend $1 million on?
Oh, I'd probably pay off a few debts, I reckon. A few of my loans on my houses, but probably reward the wife for being so good to me and make sure she gets a nice holiday or something. Yeah.
Where would you go? I know you went to the Maldives for your honeymoon. What's the next vacation spot for the Delidios?
We're going to Europe at the end of the year, so we'll see a bit of London and the homeland in Italy, so that'll be a bit of fun. But a couple other spots along there as well. But if I had $1 million, mate, I'd see most of it, I think.
Oh, $1 million. I'm sure there's an island in the South Pacific up for sale, mate. I'd go there away from all the media and critics, mate, and just chill on the beach.
Well, who would you be aiming at to get to be a resident of your island?
Oh, look, me and P. Diddy will be partying, mate, and Justin Bieber not invited.
Bieber not invited. Just walked into a midfield meeting and got young Nick Foston here and obviously midfield coach Brendan Lade. Mate, what would you do with $1 million? I know you're pretty tight with your cash, Nick. Or put it into an investment loan or something like that, something pretty boring.
Yeah, I'd probably move out of home and start paying for my own phone bill, I suppose.
Oh, you don't pay for your own phone bill?
Nah. Still fortunate enough Dad does that.
Oh, I thought you'd be on a pretty good wage, mate. What would you spend $1 million on?
Mate, where to start? A few nice holidays, new car, probably a nice Jeep, and mate, then I sort of might be close to your sort of income, lifestyle.
Oh, so you'd move, whereabouts are you living at the moment?
Living out in Moonee Ponds area, so might move your way down the beach where it's nice, where all the pretty people live.
Down to Brighton or Malvern or something like that? And what about Little River, mate? Would you buy him like maybe a little mini sort of Jeep, Grand Cherokee, like just so he can get around in, or?
Yeah, why not, mate? Why not? Got $1 million, mate, as well.
And what about you, lady? Obviously a bit older. Probably a bit more fun too, unlike boring Nick there. What would you spend $1 million on if I gave it to you right now?
Golf course. We'd buy a golf course somewhere. You'd be the number one member. Get you down as much as we can.
Yep.
Really pump up the course.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. So Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico would be the go.
And how many, how many Coronas do you reckon you could buy for $1 million?
If I did the maths, probably about 15. So.
And would you invest it all in maybe, looking at some height surgery? I think there's ways out there where you can probably stretch your legs and your arms to fit a normal person.
Nah, I'm guessing with $1 million.
You don't pay for food? Sorry, mate. You should be the richest man in this building. Well, some really interesting ways to spend $1 million there. To enter and for terms and conditions, go to richmondfc.com.au/clash of the sash. Bit of a tongue twister. But get on there for your details to find out how you can get involved in Bingle's $1 million boot.